Yo. Hold up. When it was Kemet, Black Egypt, it was a Nile Valley civilization. Black Egypt. It wasn't no Mediterranean culture. Like and subscribe. You gon' get tormented for 4 minutes if it's war. When it just said Jessaru got a false door in it. The Nubian flow, that's before Kemet. Masakim T got rubies and gold, and it's fit for a Kushite king. But what it look like, the green Sahara ring bearer, bring terror to your satellite kingdom, so they do not bother me. Scarification look like wavy line pottery. Kush with the black top pots, a rap top notch, and I could kick it till your laptop stops. I'm like Tahaka, Shabaka, or Pianki, the author's a father. Any cocky, I came down and out through the lands of Kush, living a pre-dynastic pharaoh way and marrow way. Kerma, Khartoum, or Simna by the 5th cataract. Now I put the 5th wheel on the Cadillac. So much ride, a white man couldn't battle that though. They had to paddle back. Black Egypt. Black Egypt. Black Egypt. Gotta look and see where the Nile started. Black Egypt. And how it was easier to go downstream than upstream. And which way the river flowed. Don't look at the color, look at the culture. Black Egypt. What you know about Dynasty 00? Roll through with Shimsu, Heru on the standard. Ta-Nehisi, Sudanese G's. Try to test me, I'm an archer from Taseti. The squad ready, so I'm stepping in with the extra thin leopard skin. A tail on the apron with my crown on. You can crack jokes, but I ain't the one to clown on. Hey yo, Egypt was black, and that's a fact. All you little suckers need to step on back. They tried to throw us off, but we kept on track. We started doing research, but you slept on that. And with Kemet, it don't matter what the name means. If it's a black culture, then that's the same thing. Race science is a lame thing. Ever since Nubian times, I let the chain swing. How the first known in Egypt was Taseti. Taseti was Taseti already. Yep, it meant the land of the bow. And when Egyptians needed archers, this is where they would go to recruit them. I got arrows, now I shoot them. Who them fake pharaohs? I uproot them and use Black Egypt. Black Egypt. Black Egypt. Okay. Black Egypt. Cool. Black Egypt. Yo. Black Egypt. Black Egypt. Now I gotta go open up this YouTube real quick. What's up with the people? Chillin. Let me go open up this YouTube so I can share this video. Oh, that's what oh damn, I'm like hella loud. Golly. Yo. Alright, so you telling me that's what I named the video? Let me see, share. Copy. Twitter. Yeah, what's up? Shout out to y'all for tapping in. Hold on, I gotta get my levels right. I don't want to be distorted and stuff. Yo. Mic check. Yeah, that might be a little better. Shout out to y'all for tapping in one time. We're gonna get it popping. You know what I mean? But I just was listening to some hip hop. That was the Grouch who just hit me. Cause I'm like, yo, we got that record. I hear my man earlier, like, yo, tap in with me. And we got that popping. And we about to get this album popping, hopefully. But I'm about to get ready to do a cool little string. I ain't even been wanting to talk. I ain't had nothing even. I ain't talking about that. Tired of talking about Kemet. Until y'all make me want to, you feel me? I'm just back on my hype. What's up with the Uhuru drums? Brazilian monk in the building. Anointed Sadat. What's up with it? RTP, man himself. Let's get a nice stream going. Put a chat up if you step into the building. I'm going to play this. So, this one of the last albums I did. Probably 46 when I recorded this material. Maybe 45. 46. We put it out like 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Let me see when this came out. 2022, the beginning of last year. Oh, I thought that's cool. This is the beginning of last year. That make me feel better because, I got a long journey in hip hop. I'm at the 30-year mark, a mark cats don't even be getting to or even trying to get to or whatever. But this record, produced by Dead Perry, if you go to Bandcamp, they awarded this the best album in February when it was released. Even though you see it was released in January, it was the end of January. I guess they said this was the best release of. Yeah, it was released January 28th. And I'm just gonna play a tune off of this, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about it. It'll turn into a little bit of teaching like we always do, because we don't even understand the music business. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of my perspective on it. Thanks for tapping in, and let's get the show popping off.
He heard a blast then. He ran faster than Flash past the masked man by the trash can. Some type of superhero. But he got bashed in the mash when cash starts smashing. See, it was over the inception of the verbal weapon and the possession of the supreme thought. First there was man, and then great man. And then man became venerated, deified, like Anubis or Thoth. Alright, check it, mama, look how I'ma do this. I maneuver like I'm a nudist. The fact is like ramen noodles. I'm uncommon, the rhyming almond, and the Nubian rain is the omen for how I'ma show 'em the dopest flow. But watch out, nautical waves get hypnotical, and I'm the boat, best of all times at navigating oceans of emotion. But in my early days, I was like you other guys.
I would soar like a butterfly when life was like a lullaby. I couldn't join the Crips or the Bloods. I was colorblind, I shoot the wrong niggas too much. And this girl of mine, she used to write me riddles and poems, and I fell in love with rhymes. I was fat, so I really couldn't break dance. Just did the knee spin till it was a hole in my pants. Using my hands, boy, get your ass off that ground. They was laughing at a nigga, they ain't laughing now.
That's cause nowadays I shut shit down, finish them hella quick. My rap shit, embellishing elements, niggas never get that elegant spit. Developing quick, get hit with an elephant gun for fun. Tell them it's Lex, look. Upon the crew arrival, if you a rival, you suicidal, you gon' need a gun, and you a Bible. And who gon' cover all these damages? You a liable. I got so much experience, I should be a manager. Why you panicking? The cannon from Japan, but man, we can do the hand-to-hand again. It's when they get frantic and manic depression. Keep a can in the vessel. Little Swiss timepiece, 50 grand on the bezel. We ain't sponsored, brothers, independent, Dunny. I make my partners mad how I be spending money, but they don't say nothing cause I be getting money. And splitting money ain't near them niggas get it for me. I keep a V-hood, Dr. Capitola. You can get your throat slit on a boat slip. You'll get toasted, you approach this. I once cut a weed head, fingers and lips off for smoking my roaches. Bruh, and fucking ferocious. You think that's bad? You ain't seen nothing atrocious. I'm the grossest host with a horrible harlot for a hostess. You want a bullet? You'll need silver bullets in your holsters. Off the rebound, I'm coast to coasting. Niggas can't even talk to me now. No commotion. It's like the thought train crazy, the locomotive. Smooth like wind sailing on the open ocean. Casual ready with Dead Perry. If the shit sounds scary, off top they shake whipped cream nuts and red cherries, huh? Let's get this poppin', boy. What a wonderful way to start the show. What a wonderful way. Hold on, man. Shit. All right. What a wonderful way to start the show. My man Dead Perry with them beats, boy, they be making me think. If you send me the beat, I freestyled all that. If you send me the beat, I just start rapping if it's hot like that. Oh, me and DQ Hampton just made a banger. There you go right there. Look, I said your name before you put up the chat, bro. I hope you know. We just made a banger. Yeah, that thing hot. But yeah, we're going to talk about the music business. So like I said,
At 48, I learned a whole lot of different ways to negotiate. You gotta, now when they talk that nonsense about the drug game and you know what I'm saying? That's because they trying to talk to a demographic that don't really understand business, right? And so they're gonna think about where you've made transactions, and then they might belittle you and think that one of the only places you've made transactions is in the drug game. So then they're gonna be like, the rap game like the drug game. But I did hear somebody recently say how that's a bad analogy, and I second that. It's just business, and we need to understand legal business is not the same as illegal business. So when you hop into the rap game and you're on that fast money hype, you setting yourself up for disappointment and being discouraged real quick. Don't set yourself up for disappointment and being discouraged by thinking that you about to pop just instantly. Some people do. Allow them to. But then allow yourself to also work and persevere through what it might take. Because everybody ain't going to just go boom like that. I was fortunate enough to be down with a crew, a pillar in a crew, a collective of gentlemen who we known each other since before the rap game. And we learned how to rap by battling each other, by trying to be better than each other in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But one of the first, like, for hip hop, I went like, I'm trying to avoid the statement that's in my head. I just went gung ho, you know what I'm saying? Like, this all I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm not gonna focus on acquiring too many other skills. This was my young perspective. I just wanted to be raw at rap. As I got older, I started to realize that ain't it. Not even older, late 20s. Going into your 30s, you start to realize that ain't really it. Even though everything was working out perfectly in the rap at that time, we was doing what we was doing. You still start to look at some of your friends who are more multifaceted. I had friends who were enrolled in Stanford. Tajay enrolled in Stanford while we was on all our tours. Early tours, still getting in and adding skills to what he had to do. But see, like, the image of being a rapper but also messes up because you don't want to be seen working or nothing when you're supposed to be an up-and-coming rapper. You got to throw that out. You got to always keep some type of a real monetary juke going on so you don't start doing what I call pimping your art. Now, if you do got a monetary situation behind your music, which is not a lot of the people, then obviously you're going to be able to pay your bills while you building your intellectual property, so to speak, if we could speak in layman's terms. If somebody trying to go into the studio for 2 weeks to make something that they're going to get the money from a year from now, maybe 2 years from now, maybe, you know what? I could tell y'all by just learning the music business, I be getting paid more for songs that I made a long time ago at this day and point, at this age in hip hop. Because I learned a little bit more about the business. Is a lot of the stuff I like to talk about. And it's even stuff I tried to teach through Web3. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show people how we can come together with intellectual property instead of always putting together money or whatever. But the publishing companies, one thing we got to learn when we start to talk about publishing, we'll talk about all of this stuff though. But publishing companies are just like Uber or any of those apps. They don't make music. They make money off music by putting music in the good positions, in the positions that you probably couldn't put your own music into. And so a lot of the stuff that we learned is just like what you learned in the hood, bro. You know, they was telling you hella dumb shit in the rap music. Like, don't blood these hoes. And all the bad stuff. You like, yeah, that's how to be. First nigga that I saw, hit him in the jaw. I remember when I was like, oh, that's how you get down? Okay, cool. Well, all that stuff that we learned about regular culture that was bad and erroneous, we learned a lot of things about the music business as well that just wasn't right. And we duplicated a lot of these things and taught them in cliches and stuff like little riddles and rhymes. Now, one of the things that should have stuck was records industry rule number 4080, where we learned record company people are shady, right? But we got past that. We 23 years past that. And we actually learned parts of the business to understand what was going on and why they was doing it. Then certain cats start actually doing it themselves and emulating the same template that we argued against, getting people for their publishing, ripping them off, and doing the same things that we were saying that the record companies was doing. And they got big just like the record companies. So at about 40, well, since they say this was last year, I guess I was 47. Make me even feel better that I released this. It got some accolades by Bandcamp. But let's go behind the art. Let's go behind this graphic user interface right here and talk about some of the things that some people probably aren't noticing. This album is released right here by Below Systems Records. Alemeo, whatever, in the Netherlands. So that means me sitting here, wherever I'm sitting, talking to y'all, did a deal with somebody in the Netherlands over this piece of intellectual property. All right. Now, if we come down here, we see a few things. We see we actually have it on cassette, which is hot. Only 15 remaining. And we also had it on CD, another hot artistic production. Sold out. And as well as it was on vinyl. But one thing about the vinyl is we can't find that on here anymore. Probably never was on here. You would find that at Tough Kong, which is another label. So when we understand how to start to piece up our rights, what do I mean by that? I can't go too fast. Let me go like this. 6 rights of copyright. Is that right? 6 rights of copyright owners. So see, what we used to do when we wasn't even knowing, hold on. Here we go. What we used to do when we wasn't even knowing was dump all our rights to whatever person was trying to make that deal. Like if you got a label, they're going to pay you to produce music. They're going to probably buy your masters. Somehow they're going to work you out of all of your rights of copyright. It's not. Now, as an artist, this is where your paper at too. Is piecing these rights up. So it says the Copyright Act grants exclusive rights to copyright owners that together comprise the bundle of rights known as a copyright. You see, that's a bundle of rights. That's your bundle. Specifically, the laws grant copyright owners the following copyright exclusive rights, subject to certain limitations and exceptions. The right to control the reproduction of the work. So that's one right there that you could grant to one entity. The reproduction rights grants the copyright owner the ability to control the making a copy of the work. It is arguably the most important of the rights as it is implicated in most copyright infringement disputes. Some examples of activities that implicate the reproduction right, including pasting a news article into an email, photocopying a magazine, uploading movies or music to a website, copying a computer program or a document onto a PC, scanning a digital printed text image in a digital file, or right-clicking on an online photograph or other image and copying it or saving it to a PC. If these type of activities and examples noted below are not authorized by the copyright owner or otherwise allowed by law, for instance, under the fair use exception, they may infringe on the copyright owner's rights. So in music, obviously, you know, when you get in the MP3, you getting a copy of the original work, just so you know. Right? And so this is one right to control the reproduction of the work. Now, they're not explaining it as far as they can, because this could also go into making physical copies of the work. You can't make them copies. The rights to control the making of derivative works. Let's check this out. The derivative work right grants the copyright owner the ability to control the modification or adaptation of their work into new works. Derivatives can include annotations, editing, translation, modified, or making other types of changed works. Well, let's go back to my work. See, this is a derivative work, derived from allowing this producer to modify another album I released. We know this as something called a remix album or something like that. But in technical terms, this is a derivative work or something that was derived off another work that has been modified. Now you know what right he had in order to do that. But they didn't put that in there. They said some examples of activities that implicate this right include translating a book, transforming a novel or a screenplay into a motion picture, creating a sequel of an existing book. See, I wish they would talk about this from the music angle. But now, one thing that we know is when you get a distributor, this is the only right they supposed to get. The distribution right grants the copyright owner the ability to control the manner in which the work or copy of the work is transferred to others, whether by sale, rental, lease, or lending. This right allows the copyright holder to not only prevent the distribution of authorized copies of the work, but also allows the copyright holder, it says copies that infringe the reproduction right, but also allows the copyright holder to control the unauthorized distribution of authorized copies. So this is your distributors, and this is the right that he should be granted. Now you see there are two other more rights. There's the right to control the public performance of the work, the right to control the public display of the work, and some of these should be grouped with others. That's why they don't separate them often. But you can understand that the person who has the right to distribute the work don't have to have the right to control making derivative works, nor do they have to have the right to control reproduction of the work. So you see how that works. You start piecing up these 6 different rights and you can make a little bit more off of it. For instance, Below Systems did not have the right to physically print this album. they had the right to do what they're doing here. If you went through this was going to go through another. Excuse me. They didn't have the right to physically print the album on wax. So you can go into the details of how many rights you're gonna allow even further than what the law allows. So when you wanted to get the wax, you would go to another company called Tough Kong. And again, this was all a deal done with the old traditional advances and everything. You know, stuff that we think that even if an underground artist can't find. And I'm just showing you this. I didn't even go beseech after Below Systems. This was my man Dead Perry who came with this deal. But we're just showing that it's still being done to this day, and it don't all have to be international. But what we used to do back in the day is go to different countries and cut different deals, because this was before the MP3. That still can be done as well. You feel me? Nowadays, what's up? What's up, the sheriff? Shout out to the chat too. It was bangers on this thing. Oh, look, they don't want me just playing it. Man, they acting the fool with that. I hate when that happens. I'm like, dude, this is me. They like, you playing it for free too much. So then what? So since you're listening, you kept your job and to make it easier for you to find the money in music. I'll show you some of the stuff we be talking about. I ain't talking about none of those new ways, but these are the ways that the younger cats who just blow up, say you just blow up on TikTok, you ain't gonna know how to get all the money right. You see what I'm saying? Like, and so that's just facts. Say you just blow up on YouTube, you ain't gonna know the ins and outs to the money. So I guess I gotta open up a Canva, huh? And we could talk about it a little. And I'm gonna go here too. I'm gonna go to Royalty Exchange. All right. This is a company that sells artist royalties. All right. I talk about it because I've been researching it, thinking about it. They've done 140 million in transactions. And the royalties that they're selling ain't no pump. Like, look at this. Beyonce, Missy Elliott, SZA, Jack Harlow, Tweet, and more. Last month, these earnings was last 12-month earnings, 18,000. I don't even get it. So all this made in the last 12 months was 18,000. Man, I'm about to bust some moves. So let's view this listing. Beyonce, Missy Elliott, SZA, Jack Harlow, Tweet, and more. The highest offer for this is 75,000. The lifetime earning for whatever the collection of royalties here is 250. Man, they tripping, bruh. Straight up. Like, I'm about to stop being normal and tap into it. Yeah, you can even see what songs they selling. But y'all, this is the part we need to understand. The reason why I keep saying they tripping is because I'm over a catalog worth way more than this. They made 18 racks in the last 12 months. The 3-year average is 16 racks. Lifetime earnings. Come on, man. Now they won't. Now let's go look. Let's get to the. Now, you know, I'm talking about. We need to find the people that's getting it. Here go one. See, look, I'm over something worth more than this too. And his list price is almost $500,000. I'm trying to find something that could compete. And they got it up here because this is the research I'll be trying to do to inform my partners. Like, yo, all right, here we go. Look, now look at this. This worth $1 million. The list price is $1 million. Let's view this listing. Now, mind you, I control a catalog after 48, at age 48, working in an independent record company. Our catalog worth more than this. It was made way more than this in the last 12 months and way more than this in the last 3 years. The lifetime earnings on this is not even over $1 million. And they want to sell this, the life of rights. Now, remember when I said you could piece up the rights? That's when you need to go see which rights they selling. They're selling the rights to Shrek, y'all. So this is what I be talking about, is about coming together and buying intellectual property assets. I ain't talking about coming together no more with no big groups, because that shit, I'm just learning, shit just don't work. Oh, we don't got the right something for that. But with your small groups, like I've been together with hieroglyphics doing, busted moves like this for a long time. So this would be intellectual property acquisition in the form of music rights that will produce royalties for the rights holder. So if you drop 1.1, you own the rights to Shrek music from the award-winning film franchise, the soundtrack. But what rights? It's telling you right here, but you gotta know. Public performance. Will you own the masters? No. You should know that by seeing what it say right here. BMI, public performance, Shrek, film music. So it's the film music or the soundtrack. You're going to get paid from the public performance. That means when anybody watch Shrek, you getting the bread. It'll be administered, it's currently administered through Broadcast Music or BMI. All right. Now, look. How much they want? You saying the 1.1 million. Let's see if they got any bids. See, they got bids. Buyer 4 made an offer 28 days ago of $850,000. Well, somebody said, how can we integrate something like this with your own Web3? Good question. I've been working on that for a long time, but look, they got it right here. People also NFT their music, but since that stuff is down right now, like, the fear greed index is on the fear side, people are not wanting to hear talk about that. They saying it's all bad and stuff, but they don't really understand. People can use it for bad, but it's just like cash money. So you see right here, look, he got an 800,000. He been turning them 800,000s down. He want that 1.124. Rightfully so. Now let's go look into the rights. This is what you need to know. See, this is what they're gonna give you. Are the copyrights included? No. So I just say no. Here go the rights you're gonna get. Public performance. It seems as if. The sources is going to be internet streaming, AM radio, satellite radio, TV, film, commercial performances, etc. So when you hear this pop off, if I press play, they're going to get some more money from this YouTube. Now, obviously, if you got royalties, even at any rate, you can sign up with them. I'm not recommending you do so. But I wanted you to see the class of artists that's doing this. Okay, Miley Cyrus, Little Nas X, who was Hazley? They got something. Only made 30 racks in the last year. They tripping. That's Bandcamp money almost. Not really though. I mean, you know, you gotta have a catalog. Here go them franchise boys, lean with it, rock with it. It made 1,300 in the last year. Now that's not all the royalties. That's the royalties they trying to sell to you. Now, certain people know why would you buy this? Because if you know how to, let me show you why I would buy it. I mean, say I'm just giving you a scenario why publishing companies buy this. Because I got the line, bruh. I got line on getting this song placed in a movie. Probably a line they don't got. Now, if this list price is 14 racks, all right, now let's go down. You got lean with it, rock with it. What do you get? Public performance rights, cool. Internet streaming, AM, FM, satellite radio, TV, film, and commercial. That's the one you want. TV, film, commercials. Right? Now, if I got the public performance rights, you only gonna get money from the use though. You won't get the licensing fee. So I wouldn't buy this one. I mean, I'm just talking like an artist who's doing this. I wouldn't say that this would be one because if you don't get, see it don't got sync. So if they do put it in your movie, what is film, TV, and commercial if it don't got sync rights? If they sync it up in a movie. So that just mean, cats is just trying to sell these itty bitty rights. But they still get some money back from them. It's showing the breakdown. But it's not nothing I would be hyphy about. Well, just showing this one website, if we're talking about the business, what we really talking about is intellectual property people have generated that they now can place into a marketplace and get back funding to do new music or to live their lives or whatever they need to do. You feel? Here go Gucci Mane and Young Dolph. Let's see what's this. List price 25 racks. It made 6 racks in the last 12 months. So 4 years you got your bread back. That's if you're not gonna do nothing with the song. See, what I'm gonna do is take the song and go put it straight up for licensing. So we're talking about a part of the music business that has become, it's just like this. How much do you want to wait the next 20 years to get the bread it's gonna make over the next 20 years? Or do you just want the bread now? There's an option for that now. The only option for that back in the day was signing a big old deal with some label. And so now they have platforms where people offering their rights to investors or public people who simply want to be able to earn royalties off somebody else's intellectual property. Now we're going to talk about the real crust of the question you just asked, like why are these artists selling their catalogs? As I just broke down in the part that you might have missed, they're not actually selling their masters, which is the ownership of the song. They're selling one right. Most of the people we clicked on only giving up like one right. And they was all mostly just giving up like streaming or something and something else, which is that's what makes it lucrative. Here's Jermaine Dupri, Bow Wow, and Jagged Edge. No list price. But this song in the last 12 months, off whatever income stream that they're trying to give you, a lifetime of the rights, only made 2 racks. But if you got 30 songs that make 2 racks, see, then you be like, okay, we out here. Let me see. I was trying to see something. What rights they gonna give you? So maybe we can search with filter and see who giving up some other rights. Some people ain't doing a life of rights. Some people doing 30 years. Some people doing 10 years. See, this for 10 years. Anyway, not to get too lost into that. That becomes an income stream later after you start to build a catalog. Now, I hooked up to this site, but the first time I tried to tap in, something happened wrong. But I'm about to close this out. So a company I'm gonna show you, let me see. Well, actually, man, I gotta figure this out. Because my man sent me a contract in 2019 to where I could get a finder's fee for any artist that I bring to his label. And I didn't sign it like a dummy. I don't know. I had hella shit on my plate. But it's not a label, it was what they do is artist placement. So I always talk about, let me see. I know I got it. Ocho. I always be talking about this. Rondo Brothers. It's just when we be talking about artist placement. This one I made up the name Ocho Cinco for Chad Johnson. But I can't take credit for that because my man's in the studio was like, say Ocho Cinco. But this is an NFL commercial that I did. This ain't voiceovers. But I didn't write these raps because the Rondo Brothers got this juke. And then they hit me off like, Cash, we need a rapper. We got an NFL commercial for Chad Johnson. And they was like, we gonna call him Ocho Cinco. Y'all didn't know that came from that? I even tweeted him that a long time ago. He didn't respond. But look, listen. This is my NFL, one of my NFL commercials because I had another one. But what we talking about now is licensing and artist placement. Nah, that ain't a trap, bro. That ain't a trap, Kim Ware. That's good. That's a good new opening. You should beware anytime you're talking about selling, publishing and stuff. But the old school, that's a trap. I'm telling you from 31 years of experience, that shit ain't a trap. I even did a real life example, bruh. Souls of Mischief didn't sell their publishing. Shout out to ID. What's up? Souls of Mischief didn't sell their publishing. I sold my publishing. We did a real life experiment to see what had happened, to learn in real life. Now notice this. Souls of Mischief songs didn't start getting placed in movies till recently. If you think about it, just think about it. So like after we got done with Jive and them. But they was placing my songs in movies to get the bread back that they gave me. And it wasn't even Jive, it was Zamba. You feel me? But look at this when we talk about licensing. This how you gonna be able to do it. Now, just keep it real. Look, I mean, let me just turn the camera on. To keep it real, I mean, y'all just see I'm still just so fresh, so clean. This is one thing you gotta understand. Hip hop was young when we was younger. So seeing a rapper at my age was crazy. But now hip hop is older than you and all the OGs is older. So eventually, by the time hip hop is 70, it's gonna be a 60-year-old somebody busting, and that's that's because of the age of the art. You see what I'm saying? It couldn't be for no grown-ups because it wasn't even grown. It was young. You can choose your terms, Kim Ware, from 10 years to a lifetime.
Where you at? Where you at, 85? Ocho Cinco. Been all around this great big world to see you do what they say you do. Where you at? I can't see you. Where you at, 85?
It's an NFL world, and we're living in it.
Now, that was a placement that I got through the Rondo brothers. But it was another one, though, and I don't think my part didn't make the commercial. I was hella mad. Let me see. What was it? NFL. I'm going to say NFL and see what happened. All right, was this it? This is last year, ESPN NFL football. See, I got to call Dan. He's still doing it. I'm like, that's last year. They talk about NFL football, man. You know you need some bars. Stop playing. It was just my partner Dan right here. And he'll keep you tied in.
I had this moment in my life that everything changed. And what it was
when I met Casual. All right. Yeah. When he met Casual, it went down. Well, let's see. It was hella years ago. Let's see if we can find some footage from the NBA 2K. It was. What is it called? 2K. Y2K. NBA. I don't know what it's called. Oh yeah, 2K 2007. This right here was good. Because I got to go perform at the NBA All-Star weekend in Vegas, 2008, I think, or 7. All right, anyway, but what we was talking about was licensing and just doing deals to keep yourself sustained if you are a humble artist. You know, if you got it pop-a-lopping, you probably like, what are you talking about? I'm glad I got a call from the Grouch. Hey, ID, I'm about to hit you about this Grouch content. When I send you this Grouch content, you're going to be like, hell no, y'all tripping. We was just talking about getting that record, right. I hate hard drive music. As we talk, they are assets, but I hate that hard drive music. So how I feel about Pusha T and the McDonald's joint, I don't even know about that. He did a joint for Mickey D's. I would think that was good. Yeah, I'm sending you that today. I would think that was good, that Mickey D's. I don't know how cats feel. If I had a commercial for Mickey D's, I'm going to do it. What y'all gonna say? Now, chicken, I might have to rip that chicken. If I got that Mary J. Blige chicken commercial, I'm going to rip chicken. And guess the way I'm going to do it? I know what y'all thinking. I'm going to come in ripping about the chicken. All right, that's what's up. Let me see. But anyway, I need to find some other people who's doing placements. The guys that I know who are doing placements right now doing very good work. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Let's listen to some slap. Let me see. I was trying to get my slap back up. Let me see. Oh, I got some weak shit. Let me see. Sometimes you be stuck. You can't hear how weak something be. What's this right here? See, I knew it exactly. I clicked right on the weakness. Oh, I just was freestyling, so I don't be judging myself. I mean, you know, sometimes it come out hot. How about that? But I mean, since that's my new flow, I ain't wrote too much. Stuff ain't got worse. Stuff got better. No, that's cool. Yup. And now how about performances? I told anybody how to put together a tour. You can just put together your tour just like that. Easy work. You can route a tour. It's probably going to be a venue in each city that with an open night if you're going far out, if you think it's 6 months in advance. Even if you're just a beginning artist, you're just going to learn how to do door splits. Get on the road and grind and hustle, excuse me. I don't know what I'm looking at all this and ain't nothing to play. I don't want to hear none of this. I made some new songs though. But I was too, like, you know, I ain't in my structure right. But I was just doing it to express myself in my new space. But when I listened to it, I was amusing myself. But I ain't going to use none of that. I was just having fun. Let me see. I might could see that. That's what I might see. What was it called? Black Magic. Let's see if I can listen to Black Magic. This one, this is the stuff I'll never play, but I just be having to get my vibe right. Let me see. But when I listen to my own stuff, it amuses me. I'm talking about like the stuff that I ain't trying to put out or nothing. Let me see. Black Magic. Is that going to pop up or not? All right, forget it then. I don't know where that was at. Thought I recorded it yesterday. What's today? All right, whatever. Q had a playlist. Shout out to Q. Yeah. No, I'm about to find that song. This some more. See, I be in imaginary battles. When cats start battling, I just go turn on my mic, and I'll be putting myself in they battle. Just for the fun of it. You know why I'm a rapper. I be wanting to see. This one Lupe, Mickey Fax and them was battling. I just start rapping on my mic.
It's battle rap, bro. You never know what's gonna happen.
I don't know. Sometimes I just want to see.
Time, Royce. Share this shit. After you hear this, you little rap dudes better carry on. Respond. I wish a nigga would like a fairy's wand. This rap god, if I tell you I'm a king, I'm being casual. Failure's the meaning of fiasco. Asshole, pay. You running with Mickey Fax? We should link. URL 250 stacks. Seem like Mick Carrier. Who wanted to piggyback? Hear me, cat? Well, let's play poetical pity pat. Back and forth, tick for tack, then slide on the semi-gat. I'm from a village that really scrap with witty raps. I move like Idi Amin in the city of kings. Prettiest ring on the pink, the hoodie and jeans.
Okay.
You gotta wear your karate gi.
See, I don't like all that part though.
Metaphysical mathematician that's good at numerology. A master astrologist and a Baptist apologist. Your rap pit bottomless, the authorship is hot enough to weld your platinum plaques together. I wouldn't care if Mickey Facts, you and Lou wrote your raps together, or if your group got back together. Your friends gon' chill. I roll through the slide house like the helpful white glove on, dusting on the window sills. I'm raw season, busting at y'all for no reason. Y'all gon' need the blessings of the three wise men that saw Jesus. Mickey tried to talk to my man. This Royce rented a lamb and dropped a video the next day. That's a marketing plan. I'm in a 40-foot coach when I park and expands. It gets darker when an author has to call up this man's man. Deer in the headlights, you scared, right? Y'all staring while my smooth rounds move round the grooves like ball bearings. And you move when I'm about to move like y'all parents. I'm Ramo, tag spit on your mural, shit on your burial site after you.
I was just freestyling, I told you, at the house. This one they was battle rapping with each other.
He quit, so it seems he ain't fucking with you. I bet he called Joel when M wasn't answering. Should've known I dissed him and M wasn't answering. And oh man, you was on that live stream pacing and fidgeting and shit. Your therapist was looking at you like a lick. I bet his eyes got big when he thought about your account. Lickety split. But on the real, I think Royce, Lupe, and Mickey the shit. But when I put this mic down, I'm hoping one of y'all don't grab it. Cause it was my committee who put down the swings and the schemes and the multiple syllables before your dad would let the lag get open on the Ave.
Oh, you did a deal with Royalty Exchange? Oh, shit. Oh, that's what we want to talk about. My man said he did a deal with Royalty Exchange. I don't know if you want to talk about your particulars, but they broke it off. Sean Price owns that company, huh? That's supposed to be a good company, yeah. No, I wasn't laughing at my punchlines. I was laughing at my stupid ass character at the house, just rapping in a battle that I ain't even in, just to see what I could think of. I be doing that all the time. Like if something go down, like remember Roxanne? I wrote a battle for Roxanne when she came back and dissed UTFO. That was my first battle rap. I went and said, okay, let me just do that. Nah, that ain't it though. That ain't really my thing. Sean P, my man. No, a different Sean Price. That's a different Sean Price. That's a different Sean Price. Yeah, but I was proud of some of my verses I got on that Grouch album, though. I freestyled on them mugs, too. They wasn't no punk. God, I was like, God, I gotta get in that vibe right there. I think it was the beats that the dude sent. Man, them beats go. Here go. Y'all want to hear another week freestyle? See, when they freestyles, I don't mind. They might not come out hot, but I just don't put them out. You feel me? But if I'm just sitting here just thinking of rhymes, I'm not gonna judge myself like that. I'm not doing my old school just wanting to spit every little spontaneous thought train. But, you know, some of my best stuff, that, like even that song I started the show with, that was just all spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? So my man said he did a deal with Royalty Exchange. I'm actually in the process of waiting for some verifications. So I signed up with this account a long time ago. But when I tried to sign up, it keeps swinging and saying processing your account. I should contact them. Because I want them to just say, oh yeah, man, $2 million real quick. Man, we're going to talk about it, right? We're going to have to talk about it. So yeah, right now, I mean, like casual shows, nah, I ain't trying, It's all about my group activity with the High Road crew. Other than that, I ain't even, because it's way easier. I get paid a whole lot more. And it's funnier that you could go for a long time in your career and then start getting better fruit towards the end of the career. Maybe a lot of that was your own mistake. Maybe you get older as an artist and you start getting the gumption to ask for what you should have been asking for the whole time, or even, but eventually, in some situations, things pan out. Let's listen to what this is. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm
Casual.
know if my man put that out yet. Don't know if my man's put that out yet. Let me see. Oh, we was looking at placements. Let me see. Oh, what's it called? Cause songs get placed all over the place now. Thanks to the good company they with. Let me see. What's it called? Paul George. Paul George commercial. Maybe I should have said Gatorade. Y'all remember this? Look.
Fighter here in India.
No.
I gotta skip through it. Y'all hear that music, boy? Y'all remember that playoffs?
Ball game.
Souls and Mr. Placement. I just ain't trying to get them to turn off my video.
Finish.
Real smooth.
When you got flow, you know. New.
So that's dang, might keep going way too loud. So that's an example of how a song made in 1993 could get used almost 30 years later. You feel me? And still provide fruit for those artists. You feel me? It's even more stuff, man. Like, we just got a Wu-Tang show placement. I ain't seen it yet. But I know I got a song in that Wu-Tang show. That's how I got placed in the Disney portal. And so, again, it starts being a different type of business after so long. And I know other people, if I was in other people's situation, I say I would do this. And other people if they was in my situation, they say they would do that. You know? But it's just really, for me, it's just doing what it helped me sustain my family properly, comfortably. All right? Well, what other type of deals they doing? Somebody asks, what do you think about MC Searchlight's publishing getting paid off of the battles between the two greatest black African American artists to ever do it? I don't think you phrased that right. Because that was just a result of what the music did. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel no way about that. Me, personally. Like, I don't know if y'all don't know, but that don't really get no paper. For instance, so MC Search, I don't know how much he paid him for whatever publishing he paid him for. But even at the time, whether the deal was good or bad or not, why do people do bad deals? Why do people take bad deals? Like, why do people take bad deals? Lack of knowledge? That seems to be the question. But I don't feel no way about it. I think Search might have helped promote that music to get it to a place where it was at or whatever. I know what you're leading to. Now, if you want to go to the bigger picture about hip hop or, black people not making the lion's share off of hip hop, that's a problem. And that's a problem that's only could be addressed by ownership, by taking ownership of shit. But on that individual case, they had some chemistry that made the deal go through in the first place. So whether after plenty of years they was like, man, that was just 2 Gs. Yeah, that's because you was living a 2G life at that time and you didn't know you was going to be hella big. And somebody else thought that you was and they put 2 Gs on you. So I'm saying, when you was living the 2G life, I think I heard that amount of money said before, but I don't know if that's what he paid or not. When you was living that life to take a deal like that and then you turn up and get hella big, I think the best thing is just to make new shit, new stuff, and not linger off that old stuff. Now, obviously, you could talk and do business and say, look, man, I didn't get right. And then they going to work it out, hopefully. But I don't feel no way about that, though. Don't know better and desperate is cool sometimes. Let me ask you a question. We all been desperate at some point in our lives because we've been young men and everything. Maybe some people may say, I ain't never been desperate. Well, that's the benefit you've had of not just seeing the up and downs or learning what despair is. You try not to act off your despair, but sometimes you try so hard at something that you be like, man, I want it really bad. And so that's like being desperate, right? Now, if you do a bad deal, you ain't thinking it's a bad deal when it's soothing your despair. So that's the main reason why what I just said is the main reason why you can't do deals out of desperation. So I'm not disagreeing with you, Eternal High Frequency. I'm just analyzing the situation. Because what's going to happen is the deal you do will give you some immediate satisfaction. Gratification, whatever. It's going to soothe your immediate little problem real quick to assume a bigger problem in the long run, probably. So yeah, I guess that's why we go into bad deals out of desperation. What about cats who didn't go into bad deals out of desperation? Then it's often a lack of knowledge. It's just words on the paper. So you don't know what them words mean. Now that's the worst. Now you could go to ChatGPT to this day. I don't even understand the 360 deal. All right, let's talk some more business. I'm going to go to a place. SoundExchange. And all artists should have their SoundExchange. Right? I ain't even going to go into none of mine. I'm going to go to artists, labels, and producers. So SoundExchange is a nonprofit that collect for your digital. If you are a creator, register online now to receive royalty payments that you may be due. Every time I come here, I find money that people didn't know they had here. Here, I'm going to go here. Well, let's type an artist name in here. All right, I'm going to type Ice. That's Ice. Ain't that a person? Let me see. I don't even know these artists. I heard that name like hella hot, that girl. Yeah, there you go. Now watch. Look. Wait a minute. I want to search Ice Spice. No results. Let's go to partly unregistered. Why they messing with me? Hold on. So here's a place that collects royalties for you even if you don't even know. Ice Spice. Look, there it go. Blood. I just found, and that's some money, bruh. This is ridiculous. You see how artists be leaking? Because they don't know this shit that I'm just doing right here. Look at this. Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj song, bruh. Whoever B Love, Skillberg, J.I. the Prince of New York featuring Ice Spice and Lil TJ. I just did that because I knew she was a new artist and all her registration game ain't popping. So what does this mean? The money for the streams for the artist is being held by SoundExchange right now. And you, watching this show, can go contact both of those artists to let them know they got this work unregistered and ask for a percentage of it. Give me another new artist. Give me another artist. Last time I did 21, let's say 21 Savage. He got a song out there. Now, obviously, you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I went through a process. The most I retrieved for a artist was like 30K. Just sitting there. 2 Chainz. No results found. His people own the money. Let's look and see who else. Unregistered. Let's see if he's an unregistered artist. 2 Chainz. Uh-oh. There you go. Pusha T and 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz and Big Sean. So I'm showing you how to make a company right now. Believe it or not. You know what these companies are called? Shit, I don't even know what this company called. But I know what they do. They go find cats who leaking like these dudes and get them their paper. Let's type hieroglyphics. So I ain't did that in a long time. But I know we got some money out there. I'm going to go get it. Feel me? That's what your shit's supposed to say. But look, we registered. So let's say partially unregistered. It's supposed to say no results found because you own your thing. Registered sound owners. Let's see. No results. Registered performance. No results. So this is money on the table for artists. Name an artist. Put one in there. You don't have to be an artist to do this. I mean, to recover funds for people, they don't have to be artists. But this is just how you do it for artists. These people don't know the music business. Tell me somebody to put in here. There's going to be bread sitting on their table. How does that help you? Because if you ain't getting money, you help somebody else get money in order to get your money. Sexy Red. Oh, she going to have hella money. She ain't got no. I bet you all her songs about to pop up. Did I put that right? Unregistered, is she unregistered artist? Sexy Red, let's see. No, one Sexy Red, told you. She got 2 X's. There goes Sexy Red, unregistered artist. They just told you. Put two Y's. I said 2 X's. There she go. Let's see what she got any works in here. They ain't finding no works though. So these is unregistered performers. That mean they got some works in there that they holding their bread. Her name was unregistered. So that mean she ain't. I mean, you can't lie. You ain't. Let's do myself. All right. Because I got my account, but that don't mean every song I ever did. I'm getting the paper out. Let's see. Casual Time Records, that ain't me. These ain't me. Okay, cool. Now let's go. Original casuals, yeah, okay. I always make sure my shit ain't like that. Because you got to get every penny, bruh. You see, my name is Too Short, and I don't stop. Too Short and T-Rock had a song. That ain't nothing. They register. See what happens is somebody will register the song wrong. Anyway, so here they pay. They collect on your digital. Let me just read it from what they say. SoundExchange is a combination of technologies, data-rich solutions, and expertise are relied upon by global music industry to make it easier for creators to get paid. Operating at one of the lowest admin rates in the industry, SoundExchange offers products and services that enables the business of music. Our technology solutions, okay, my bad. Our technology solutions make it easier for creators to identify and track music, oversee rights, payments, and relationships with digital services. So yeah, you need your SoundExchange if you don't know about it. This is not, don't think, oh, I got BMI, oh, I got ASCAP, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? This is not that. They don't collect this. Creator Hub. What? I need to be in the Creator Hub, bro. So that sounds strange. So I'm gonna just tell you, some DJs span my casuals. That's how it is on Sirius Satellite Radio maybe 2 months ago, and it made my exchange check go up about $1,000. So that's how we are interconnected too. The fact that he spammed me just because he wanted to play somebody from the old school and played some 90s hip hop and threw on that casual, I was looking at my SoundExchange checks like, this is different. So that's that. Make sure y'all always contribute to the show. It's the supporters who make it go. If you ever wonder why, yo, it's because yo. We gonna keep it popping too, and let me say thank you to my people. Thank you for the support. Thank you for joining the page. Thanks for the cash apps. Here we go. So if you're an artist and you don't got your SoundExchange, get your SoundExchange popping. I just told you what one spin to do. I mean, not one spin, but one addition to the rotation. Y'all was up on SoundExchange? Y'all already got y'all accounts? Let me know. SoundExchange solution makes it easier for artists and their representatives to manage the business side of music. SoundExchange Direct is a free service available to artists via their website app. I'm telling you, you gotta have a SoundExchange Direct. Artists can search and claim their recordings, track their catalog, and review their digital royalty payments. So those people who we were showing, they wasn't doing that. What's up, UK8? Good to see you, boy. Oh, good to see you. Oh, man. Stretching. And they cool. So be like, I got TuneCore collecting. Nah, this ain't that. They collecting different things. We could do a whole class on that. But SoundExchange is only one who collect what they collect. So every artist needs a SoundExchange. In fact, even if you podcasting, you need a SoundExchange. All right. I'm just chilling here. That's an hour. See, my stream fatigue is going off quick. I used to talk for hella long. I'm gonna get back in it, but goddamn, this is an hour already. I'm gonna come back with a new show. Every time I say that, I don't come back with a new show. But say something to damn, my eye is doing some burn shit. Hold on, like I touched my eye with some hot sauce or something. You know how that? Oh, that's the worst. I'm getting that right now. Hold on, goddamn. That's not good. I'm about to play some music. I need to go wash my eye out. Hold on, let's listen to this. Mad Lib. You one of the dudes I wonder why we never worked together, B. Anyway, this song got me thinking about spitting a story about a young man who wanted to be the best. He wanted to be the best. Now it's funny because at the time right now that I'm recording this, I don't got none of the content. Yeah, the beat rocking, I ain't got none of the lyrics, but here we go. That's how it went. When hip-hop first came out, he was 7, and he was tougher than leather as soon as that verse came out. When he was needy, you know that purse came out. His mama had him, but by my daddy, it's all good when he hopped in the caddy. Took him on a ride, then they stopped in the natty. The shop in the valley, moms wasn't around, pops walking a fatty pool shark with a real cool walk. I knew that he would win every time, cause daddy the best until he caught him frontin' for his friend saying that mess. He said, come here boy, today you gon' learn the word best is a plural term. I was like, plural? Pops, what do you mean? He said, remember the Bible with the Elohim? I mean, son, I ain't trying to sell no dream, but God is a plural thing, and we are the best. Even the ones I dissed, yep, we are the best. We are the best. I don't know what that was. So then Pops closed the door to the caddy and he walked in the pool hall with chalk in his Parker, hoping the schoolyard. He bumped into Arthur, smoking a cool haul, and took a game for a stack and told Arthur to rack him. Now this little hole in the wall shack in the middle of East Oakland had some of the best pool players west of Iraq. Let's just call Pops Lester, and Lester just remembered that his son was in the back. He put his cigarette in the side of his mouth, leaned down, started to frown, crack, he broke him. With some soul, all the balls started to roll, and oh no. On the first hit, quite awkward, 8-ball went into the side pocket. Then he started to think his son thinking he was the best was a jinx. Starting to get hot, cat, want you the Sphinx. Felt like he lost everything, his bitches mink and the kitchen sink. What the little sisters think. Been a pro since his teen, like nutritious drinks. I know the flow kinda seemed like I'm vicious. Think you're like a green neck gold fictitious link. So the moral of the story is when dealing with verbal poetics, which are metaphysical, they're in.
Black people, I love you, and I love you enough to tell you, you ain't ready to revolt shit. You don't feed yourself, you don't hunt your own animals and slaughter them. You don't prep your own meat, you don't own your own land, you don't have a seed going in your window. So you think about revolutionaryism, and you think about fighting and dying in the street, you ain't shit.
Killer Mike said black people ain't ready to revolt. It's a disparaging marriage and he ready to elope. Maritime coastline, deep V hull boat. Crack a nose turned up, machete to your throat. The divine snatched the arm back, she fine, she in Zinga. Moroccan mercenary got a line on Moringa. Ask Chief X to swing it. Go fund me to rock a new car or build a school like I'm Dr. Umar. Nah, go fund some more guns, banana clips, and
man, that's slap right there.
Bury it, the jackal, Anubis. I'm cool, keep them heaters, and I'm in tie in an abyss. He ain't rapping due to libations, he just channeling this.
Hands down, you ain't ready to oppose nothing. You are as a part of this system as any white person gentrified.
I'm on life. Hovercraft propellers over swamp water. We make the thoughtful think they should have thought harder. Be aware of this. Don't blink, there's only one blunt between the careful and careless. It's hard to face it when you need a shrink or a therapist. Mental disorder ordered them to label you a terrorist. I I breathe elements, and I found the secret. We could all walk on water if it's ground beneath it. I carry my weapon and keep my trees, and still be Hotep and ask to rig Nasheed. 6 in the morning, I greet my seed, then do everything I think I need.
I have to say this because
I don't know
our
what happened,
spirit
man.
and our emotions get stirred.
I don't know what I touched that was hot that got in my eye. I was in there under the faucet with the water running on my eye. I got red eye now. Look, let me see. You can't see that red eye, huh? Golly, man. Told me up. Told me up. But I'm back, though. What was we talking about? All right, let me show y'all something else. Because being creative in hip hop for the past 30 years, I be trying stuff. Cats don't be liking to try because they scared to fail. So what if something failed, man? Hella shit failed. But what if you didn't try it, though? But cats don't got enough heart to really, like, go through with something that nobody else have ever done. They be like, you tripping. So let's get to it. This album right here. This was that album we just was listening to, the original copy, which was sold for $100. And you see it got a lot of support. I got the idea of Nipsey Hussle. But the goal was to give it away for free to anyone who didn't have $100. That made it kind of like some good marketing, seeing that it was called Big Head Science. If you want to support for the art, put up $100, that's cool. If you don't, it's free. No big deal. I did it, and it got a good response. You know what I'm saying? People supported, and I appreciated that. But we looked at people doing everything from selling their royalties down to how we could get our SoundExchange up. I think I'm about to go play this game. I ain't even tripping. SoundExchange, how you could get your royalties up. They say it was an earthquake out here at 9:30. But I ain't hearing nothing about no earthquake, though. I didn't feel it. I don't know. But I'm going to get back on my streaming hype as the topics arise. I'll just be talking about Kimming all day. Be crazy. When those topics come up and they cool, and it's, something to talk about. Matter of fact, I might come back on some studies if I don't get into no gaming. And we can talk more about the music business on the other thing, but one thing I'll tell anybody young and in the business, don't quit your day job. You go hard, go gung-ho, but that's when the music can support you and your family. Don't just be like telling your parents you ain't working because you do music. Unless, of course, it's building some fruit for you. You have to find a place to carve that out. Carve out that space, build on it like a project, and listen to some of this game and do some of the things you can do. Go get on some of them shows for free. You got to rock for free to build up your following. You got to get out there. And you can be 48 and still thriving in the hip-hop game, as I am a good example of that. And I'm telling you like this. What you see on TV ain't even no see on TV. But it don't represent all of the young people who consider themselves who are artists that are supporting their families just by figuring out certain parts of the game. So that's what we intend to share. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Again, the Cash App is smash, rock.
And I'll be back a little bit later probably because I ain't got too much to do. Maybe we can tap in and get on some lessons or something. All right? Thank you. Let's see what we can do right here. Now I'm out. Peace, peace, peace.